Bruce Banner is here, and I have been pretty excited for this card ever since he was announced. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think he'll be good. I would not advise getting him, but the pure RNG nature of the card made me personally want to get him, so I decided to play him in this High Evo energy deck. Oh, and real quick, in case you didn't know, Bruce Banner is a 2-cost, 1-power card with text that reads, when you end a turn with unspent energy, 25% chance to Hulk out. And obviously when he hulks out, he turns into the Hulk, which is 12 power. Now, your main idea for this deck is going to be to leave energy unspent to buff up your cards and win off a bunch of power. Now, that doesn't always work, and I had a few games where I would have won if Bruce had decided to Hulk out, but unfortunately, he did not. Overall, the deck felt okay. And while I hope there's going to be a better deck over the next few days for Bruce that proves to actually be good, I wouldn't hold my breath. Now, if you've got any other questions, make sure to ask me down in the comments. And let's jump right into the games. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. Let's go ahead and play a Misty Knight. On top of that, we can probably play a Sunspot on turn 1. Or turn 2, sorry. Let's just play a Sunspot mid, I'm fine with that. That is a Psylocke. It's completely fine, yeah. Sunspot is going to go up to 2. And then Hulk is going to get a little bigger. I'm not sure if we want to play a Magic on 3 or if we want to wait until turn 4. I would love to top deck like a Bruce Banner. There is Bruce Banner. Let's go ahead and play Bruce Banner left. It would suck if Misty Knight hit Bruce Banner, but we'll see. So Doom 2099 is interesting because the Doombots landing mid is just, like, objectively bad for us, right? Death's Domain we can still contest with, like, an armor. Which is the only reason I think we might play a Magic mid. They play a Super Scroll, okay. Yeah, so they wanted to get super big there. I'm just hoping Bruce Banner eventually goes off, you know? Like, that'd be nice. One of these times, right? You know, if they keep getting Doombots right, maybe we just won't have to worry about it. Yeah, we could arguably play a High Evo. I don't think we need to, though. Like, would we rather full float? No, probably not. We would probably rather have High Evo down, yeah. So they play Blue Marvel mid, that's fine. I'm hoping Bruce Banner's got to go off eventually, right? Like, there's no way we go this whole game and Bruce Banner doesn't go off. Because that would just be insane. That'd be absurd. They're snapping. I'm gonna be really sad if they, like, turn off Limbo. That would be the worst case scenario for us. But, like, I mean, Sunspot's gonna get really big here. Hopefully Bruce Banner goes off. We have Misty Knight as well. And then next turn we have She-Hulk, Hulk, and hopefully we'll get the Bruce Banner off at some point, right? Like, it'll happen. I'm not doing this wrong, right? Yeah, it'll happen. Iron Lad mid. So Iron Lad hits Valkyrie, which is interesting. I mean, that hurts our Sunspot, but at least our Sunspot got big afterwards. And there we go. Bruce Banner hulks out. You love to see that. And now here, like, if we're just thinking about how big they can get, don't we just put a She-Hulk mid and we put the big Hulk left? Yeah, because this can only go up 1 to 19. This puts us to 23, 24 with the Sunspot, potentially 25 with the Misty Knight. This feels like more than enough. They play Cannonball, so that's going to end up moving the Hulk. But I actually think we're big enough anyway. Hulk smash. Yeah, we are big enough anyway. So that is kind of crazy. Despite the Cannonball moving the Hulk that was Bruce Banner, we have a super big 24 power Hulk that does not care about that. And we end up getting a great win there. Yeah, you love to see it. There you go. Good win for us. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We've got Hellfire Club. Definitely going to skip on turn 1, because we obviously can't play anything. Turn 2, I think we're also going to skip as well into a turn 3 Bruce Banner. Now, Savage Land... That's relatively interesting. And I actually think would be a pretty good location for Cyclops. So let's play Bruce Banner left. Hulk is going to get even bigger. And then we're going to play Cyclops. Now, we might full float on 5. We'll see. Depending on what we want to do. That's a Hazmat. Okay. Well, assuming that Bruce Banner will eventually Hulk out. Then we are happy to some extent. They take priority, unless Bruce Hulks out this turn. Which he doesn't. I mean... Like, if Bruce Hulks out, then we've got a lot of power over there. And that'd be good. I'm gonna stay. That's Rogue. Cyclops isn't ongoing. Or maybe they just played Rogue for the power. I mean, okay, so we just need Bruce to Hulk out. Please. Bruce, come on. Buddy, you can do it. No. No, 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 no. Bruce. Bruce, you were supposed to Hulk out, and then we would have won, and it would have been cool, but you didn't. The other argument is I could have just not played Shang-Chi left, and that's relatively fair. The reason I played Shang-Chi is I was thinking, I don't even know. Maybe Red Guardian would have just been better. I wanted to play Shang-Chi because my thought process is, right, if we don't have Bruce Hulk out, there's no way we can win. So how about we play the Shang-Chi left, because if they go too big and Bruce Hulks out, it won't matter. But the Shang-Chi, like, kind of puts a cap on how big they can get, right? So that was the idea. It didn't work. And I was wrong. And that sucks. It's a good win for them there, but man, Bruce, I needed you to Hulk out. Alright, so let's see what we got here. I think we can definitely go ahead and play a Sunspot on 1. Probably going to play nothing on 2 into potentially a Cyclops on 3. We'll see, though. That is Negative Zone. We actually do like to see that. Well, arguably, because we had Hulk in hand, we should have waited on the Sunspot. That is a fair point. We could have played Sunspot on 2 instead, and that would have been better. We did not do that. Now, let's see. Olympia... Yeah, maybe we just play a Bruce Banner left this turn. I think that's fine. That is Colleen Wayne. Colleen Wayne is going to discard Scorn. Scorn is going to end up buffing up the... Morbius. Don't like to see that. X Mansion gives us an M'Baku and gives them an Elsa Bloodstone. Okay, sounds about right. At least Bruce Banner hulks out immediately. You love to see that. That's awesome. Magic. We could play Magic. And I think we are going to end up playing Magic, but we would rather play Cyclops first just to get more negative power down. So they play a Dracula left. That's a very heavy contest from them. Now, probably going to play a Magic here into most likely just full floating next turn. So let's play Magic and Misty Knight. And then we'll see what we want to do from that point. They play a MODOK. They played MODOK and Dracula in the same lane, man. They are desperate to beat this Bruce Banner Sunspot lane. It would be really funny if we played a Hulk left and just tried to make it so they couldn't even win that lane. That'd be kind of cool. I don't think we'll do that, but it is a funny idea. Now, that is a super big Morbius. And that is potentially a little bit of a problem. Now, we have a Shang-Chi. We do indeed have a Shang-Chi. And I think if there is ever a time for us to play Shang-Chi, now would be the time. They end up just retreating. Realistically, I think what we probably do here is play like a Hulk right with a She-Hulk mid. That probably would have been completely fine. But yeah, there you go. We end up getting the win because they retreat. Good win for us there, you love to see it. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We've got a Bruce Banner. We also have a Magic. So that votes well for us. I think... let's go ahead and play Bruce Banner right. They play the Hood mid. Yeah, I don't like that. That is obviously not great that they're going to go ahead and get 2 demons. I'm going to play Bruce Banner right, though. And now, from this point... do we want to play a Magic now, or do we want to wait? I think because we have a Cyclops in hand, we'll play a Magic now. I think it's fine. Right is going to... let's see what they're going to play right. Magic goes off twice. Forgot about that. My bad. They go ahead and play Green Goblin. So obviously that sucks. But hopefully Bruce Banner is just going to make it fine and cool and stuff. Now... I'm kind of expecting them... I don't know, is there ever a world where we don't play Cyclops? No, I think Cyclops is just, it's just really good. What's unfortunate is I'm expecting them to Viper the Hood over and then play like Debris left, and that would be bad. But they might not do that. They play Magic left, so they also want the game to go really long. That's good for us, I guess. And then they also play a Demon. So that's okay. From here... I think we almost want to do this, yeah? I know it sacrifices a turn of not getting Bruce off, but I think it's okay. Because we really don't want them to Viper this over. That's Kate Bishop. And then that's a Demon, so that's all the demons they've got. This also allows us to still draw a card. So that's important as well. From this point, that's a Misty Knight. I think we've got a full float. I think it is just going to prove to be the best option for us. Giving us 2 free She-Hulks on the final turn is very, very good. That is a Titania, and that's a Viper. Okay. Hate to see that. Hope that Bruce hulks out. That is a basic arrow. I mean, it's really hard for them to win mid. I don't really know why they're trying. Like, if I'm being honest, it is a hard thing to do. We could go with something like this if we really wanted to. And I think this is what we want to do. That's going to be like, what, 30 power dumped left? That's insane. If Bruce hulks out, we have a chance at contesting right. Like, I think this is harder for them than they realize. Like, even an Alioth left wouldn't win. Because She-Hulk is just too big. They obviously can't Shang-Chi the She-Hulks because they can't. They also can't Cannonball him. That is a Gore. Which, to be fair, Gore's going to be pretty big. But I think... are we bigger? It's going to end up being really close. We are barely bigger, though. Yeah, so there you go. Absolutely awesome. Did we gain... oh, yeah, we did. We gained a net of 30 because we did -4 to them. For a second, I was like, did I lie? Because it said 26 and not 30. But no, I didn't lie. Bruce Banner doesn't end up hulking out, which is super sad. We wouldn't have won right anyway, but it just would have been cool to see. Good win for us there. That's awesome. Okay. Interesting here. I think we can play Misty Knight on 1. I'm fine with it. I don't really imagine us playing anything on turn 2. I mean, we could play the armor, right? There's no reason not to. We'll go ahead and play armor right. And then that's an Angela. Okay, we could kill the Angela with a Red Guardian. I don't hate that idea. I actually think we can do it, yeah. We will play Red Guardian, and then we'll play Cyclops. from there, I feel like pretty confident in our ability to win mid. Right? It feels like we're doing good things. And then right turns out to be Galacta. Galacta is going to get pulled mid, though, because of Asteroid M. It's pretty hard for them to beat us mid. I think we might just want to play a She-Hulk right, because we can. The problem is if we think they're going to try and contest us mid, and if we do, we would rather do something like a high Evo. I'm gonna play She-Hulk. I think it's more imperative to win right now. I'm not certain this actually will win right, but I think we're gonna be fine mid. I don't really envision them playing a card mid. They played a bunch of cards right. So that's the Pym Arrow. Okay, She-Hulk should not have gone right. Well, Kitty Pryde, okay, US Agent. And then the Acid Arrow. Yeah, okay. So not the best, though we are going to be tied when Kitty Pryde goes back. So it's not horrible. Here we can arguably just play Hulk. Honestly, why not? We're just going to play Hulk. See what happens. They play a Gwenpool. After that, they get Athena. Athena's gonna tie, and then we're gonna win by 2 because we're winning mid. There you go. Absolutely love to see it. Good win for us there. That was a very close game. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We've got Nidavellir. We're gonna go ahead and play a Misty Knight on 1. From there, we might look to play a Magic either on 3 or 4. They play a Quicksilver. Don't like that. And we'll see what we end up getting on turn 2. That is Deep Space. Okay, well, we can't play anything anyway. It is looking like we are going to try to play a Magic right. That is a Psylocke. If they play a Wiccan, I'm going to be very, very sad. That's Red Hulk. That's also really good against us. Okay. Well. Hate to see that. That's Avengers Compound. Let's go ahead and play a Sunspot left. They play Anti-Venom. Okay, so they don't have the Wiccan in hand. They might top deck the Wiccan, we'll see. We obviously wouldn't like that. Shang-Chi is looking like a pretty good play left. I think we're gonna play Magic here. And then we are just really hoping that we can draw our good stuff. They're snapping, which is fair. You know, good for them. We're gonna stay, because I think this will be a relatively interesting game. You should retreat here if you're trying to climb. That's a Wiccan. You don't like to see that. That's just very scary. I hope maybe they play a Luke Cage, and then we can Shang-Chi left, and that'll be cool and awesome. That is a really big Red Hulk. That's really big. Really scary. Maybe a High Evo? Do we ever play High Evo mid? Let's play High Evo right. They play Red Hulk right. Okay. Red Hulk is very big. From this point... do we try the Bruce Banner? I don't think so. I think there is an argument that a Hulk left is interesting enough. They play an Alioth right, and a Shadow King left. So that's terrifying. From this point, the only problem is that they're too big right? Are they not? Maybe not. They're at 11. This is a risky idea. This is stupid. You should have retreated when they snapped. I'm gonna stay And you know what? For fun, we're playing Bruce Banner left. Does that actually make us lose? No, we're fine. Playing Bruce Banner left. Yeah. This is a bad idea. Don't do this. They play Red Guardian, Frigga, and Kate Bishop Hawkeye. They're going to lose. Shang-Chi, bam, punch him in the face. We win by 1 right. Bruce Banner goes left. And then because of Sunspot, and because of Hulk, we're going to win. Bruce Banner, Hulk out. Nope, he didn't. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. That was too much. But there you go. Good win for us. I was definitely worried because if they play any of the cards they played mid-right, then we would have ended up losing. But they didn't, so great win for us there. Got a little bit lucky, but that's okay. Ooh, okay, so we have Misty Knight, we have Bruce Banner in hand. That's both good. Let's go ahead and play a Misty Knight right. I am relatively fine with that. They're going to go ahead and play a Blade on the Proxima Midnight, and Proxima Midnight lands mid. Okay, at least it did not land left. That would have been a little bit sad. Oscorp Tower, love to see it. Wonder if they retreat if we snap. I'm not going to snap, because I want them to stay, because I want the content, but it would have been funny if we snapped and they retreated. I guess that's content in and of itself, but I want a full game of content. Now, let's end our turn on turn 3 here. We could play a She-Hulk next turn for 3 energy, and if we have nothing else better, then that is probably what we're going to do. But as of right now, I'm hoping we draw something like a Magic or a Cyclops. Red Guardian would be good to hit the Morbius. We'll see. So, Bruce Banner does not Hulk out, it looks like. That sucks. Okay. So, there's a Moon Girl. I mean, it's not bad. Sure. Let's go with the 2 She-Hulk rep. So, we play Moon Girl. That's probably a Dracula. No, it's Colleen Wayne. Colleen Wayne discarding Scorn? Okay. If they don't have Dracula, then that votes pretty well for us. Now, we are going to full float here. I'm hoping Bruce hulks out. There's the Dracula. Hate to see that. Bruce does Hulk out. Okay. So I'm thinking, hopefully, we can just win. Yeah? Are we good? They played something right. I mean, 37's gotta be enough. They just play Gambit on the final turn? I mean, that is a hell of a Gambit, but I'm not sure that's what I'd have played. Dracula discards Malekith. Alright, interesting. So we end up winning 30 with 37 power there. That's awesome. You'll love to see it. Bruce Banner does Hulk out. And that's a great win for us. Alright, so we've got Necrosha. We also have She-Hulk. Don't know why I specifically mentioned that. It was probably the animation. Mojo World, we can go ahead and play a Sunspot mid. That's fine. We might play Magic into Mojo World. Not quite too sure yet. That's a Craven left. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll see. So, Shadowland right. I don't particularly love it, but I don't hate it. I'm indifferent towards it. So Polaris is going to pull over Sunspot. I do hate that. That is very bad, and I'm very annoyed. Now, I mean, Red Guardian's an idea. Because it could hit Craven. And if it hits Craven, that's good. Doom 2099, definitely annoying. And of course it hits Polaris, so awesome. We're going to play Moon Girl next turn. That puts a Doombot right. And now, from this point, there's the Moon Girl. Do we even want to try to contest mid? I feel like we have to. That's a Scream. Beyond that, they also play a Spider-Man. Spider-Man is going to move mid, and it is going to pull the Ninja mid. Scream is going to take from the Ninja. That is honestly okay. I would have preferred if it pulled the Magic, but we're fine. So now, we're going to end up full floating here. Sunspot's gonna get pretty big. They just play a Dr. Doom, that's okay. And then... I mean, at least we're seeing where they can play. So... we've got a pretty good idea of what they can do. Well... Does this just win? Like, honestly, does the... I think this just wins. Yeah? That's Magneto. I mean, that's fine. That's completely okay. Magneto does not bother me at all, my friend. There you go. Yeah, awesome. So we didn't get Bruce Banner yet again, but nonetheless, it is a good win for us there. You absolutely love to see that. Awesome. Alright, so we've got a Sunspot we can play, and I'll go ahead and do that. We're going to play Sunspot on 1, probably a Misty Knight on 2. That is Dream Dimension. I hate that. Definitely just don't want to deal with that. Though we might end up just not playing cards on turn 5. Like, that's definitely an option, so... might not be too bad. They play a Scream. That is Miniaturized Lab. Yeah, we just have to full float here. Yeah, we might... So that's Polaris. Polaris is going to pull the Misty Knight left. Scream is going to steal from the Misty Knight, so you don't love to see that. But... I'm honestly not too afraid right now. They play a Stegron, so that's going to push the Sunspot mid. Okay. We play Moon Girl. I think we're going to full float here. And then from this point, we will have 2 1-cost She-Hulks, which is obviously very, very good. If their Scream is, like, up to 10, we could Shang-Chi the Scream. I don't know if their Scream will be, but we'll see. It depends on if they move another card this turn. If they move another card this turn, then it is very possible. Okay. Yeah. I wonder if this is ever just the best play. I think one She-Hulk's gotta go mid, the other one's gotta go right. And then I think we just leave it. So honestly, if you're trying to climb, you should retreat here. I'm gonna play it out. That is a Magneto, which is gonna pull the Moon Girl. Granted, Scream is gonna take some of the Moon Girl, but and Kraven's gonna get buffed. But I think we should win, and we're going to end up winning by 1 point here. As we go to 27, Misty Knight actually buffs it up to 28. And there you go, that's a very good win for us there. And again, we didn't draw Bruce Banner. I just want the new card, please. I need to get games on it. I can't make a video about Bruce Banner and then not have a single game on Bruce Banner. But there you go, good one for us. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We have Machine World, that's a Kingpin. Our Hulk gets a little bit bigger, She-Hulk gets a little bit cheaper. And then I think New York, don't like that, especially with Kingpin. Opponent snapped. We might just full float here again. Like, honestly, I'm fine with it. I am really hoping that we draw Magic. It's a Scream. I don't like that. Now from here, Oscorp Tower. That is actually good. You could argue that playing like a Red Guardian here isn't horrible. And honestly, I kind of agree. We need to do something. So, let's go with this. That's a US agent. So I don't love to see that. Red Guardian, obviously going to kill Kingpin. Then from this point, Scream hops over to our side. We're probably going to go ahead and play a Cyclops mid. If Cyclops is what we want to play. It probably is. Yeah. Yeah, let's play Cyclops. The best possible top deck for us here is probably Magic, because we could play like Magic Misty Knight, and we could full float, and that'd be cool. Viper sends Kingpin over to us, which is okay, whatever. I don't really care. We do actually end up drawing Magic. We could go with something like this. Or would we rather contest a little bit, since it's going to be hard for us to contest left? Maybe, yeah. Let's go with this. Let's play Magic and Misty Knight. Cyclops is going to go off. Misty Knight's going to go off. Hulk's going to get bigger. She-Hulk's going to get a little bit cheaper. And then we might full float on 6. I'm undecided on that point still, but we'll figure it out. Now, as to what they're going to do, I'm not sure at all. But we'll see. So we play Magic. Then we play Misty Knight. That is the Hood. Kinda seems like they're just giving up mid, yeah? They kill Scream with Red Guardian. But I mean, like, playing the Hood there feels like... It feels like they're admitting defeat mid, yeah? That's just... That's how it feels to me. I think we full float here because we want the free She-Hulk, and we want the really big Hulk, the ability to play them wherever we want next turn. If I had to guess, I would say maybe a She-Hulk mid with a Hulk left. Hulk left really doesn't care about US Agent. I mean, he's just too big anyway. Like, when he's up at 24, getting -4 down to 20 really doesn't matter. Polaris is going to pull Kingpin over there, that's fine. And then Debris is admittedly less fine. Oh, sorry. But I don't even know if they can win. Right? Like, I don't think they can. Like, Cannonball's a really big play they might have. Right? But because they have priority, Cannonball isn't really too great. Cannonball would what? If they played like a Cannonball mid... I don't know. I think we're okay. Yeah, no, they retreat. There you go. So we don't draw Bruce Banner until the very final turn of the game, which is disappointing. But good win for us there. There you go. Alright, let's go ahead and play Sunspot. I'm fine with that. They play a Quicksilver. Cool. Probably going to play Misty Knight in the exact same lane. Tinkerer's Workshop. Alright, yeah, Sunspot just gets even bigger. That is fine. I hope maybe the Tinkerer's Workshop messes them up and they can't use all 3 energy. That'd be cool, because I'm assuming they're a Wiccan deck. I don't know why else you'd play Quicksilver. That is a Red Guardian. Okay. Very sad. Don't like to see that. At least Misty Knight's going to buff him up a little bit. And then from here, Dream Dimension, hate to see that. Let's just play an Armor. Play an Armor simply to play a card left, so that Stark Tower is going to be good. Domino is good for us, because they can't use Wiccan anymore. Now they're tied there. And let's see, let's go ahead and play a Cyclops mid. It's completely fine. Cyclops is going to start hurting Domino. Then there's the Wiccan. The Wiccan obviously doesn't go off, though. So, let's see. I honestly don't know if we want to play any cards here. Maybe we can play Bruce. We can play Bruce, sure. I'm fine with it. It's what we have. We kind of just need to rely on the fact that he will Hulk out. Because if he doesn't Hulk out, then we're kind of just screwed. So we'll see. Hopefully he does. Oh my god, he did. Okay. So we've got a big Hulk. And now... From this point, we have another big Hulk. Okay. Do we ever just play Hulk right? It seems a little bit bad, but I'm going to do it. We're playing Hulk right. I mean, maybe Hulk left is better. No. I'm going for right. Because I feel like... I don't know, this might be bad. No, they just retreat. Okay, we are winning. We're fine. There you go. Good win for us. You absolutely love to see it. Bruce was very helpful there. Yeah, good win for us. Alright, so... let's see what we got here. We can probably get away with a Misty Knight. And then from here, we could play an armor. That's Attilan. Let's play Sunspot instead. We're going to go ahead and play a Sunspot mid, and then we'll decide where we want to play the Cyclops. Looks like we're going to end up playing Cyclops right. That is a Valentina. From this point, armor's an option, but I think we want to play Cyclops before Cyclops goes away. Monster Island actually is kind of a bad spot to play Cyclops in. We would definitely rather Shang-Chi that. Let's play Magic mid. And then from here, we're going to go with a Cyclops mid and potentially a Shang-Chi right on turn 5. We'll see, though. Limbo, they played the Alioth. Okay, so they weren't trying to turn off any abilities or anything. Let's play a Cyclops mid. Sunspot's going to get buffed. Cyclops is obviously going to hurt the Alioth. And then Misty Knight is hopefully going to buff mid as well, because we don't really need any buffs, right? That is a Typhoid Mary. They might have a Luke Cage, because... otherwise, that's kind of crazy. Oh, no, they're an Airshim deck. Okay. They definitely don't have a Luke Cage, unless it was, like, randomly generated. Let's go ahead and play a Shang-Chi, right? Really like that play. They play an Enchantress, so they do turn off the Typhoid Mary, to their own credit. They had a plan. We are going to kill that monster, though. We take a very big lead right. And then mid, I mean, we're already catching up. It's really not unimaginable that we'll catch up there. We are going to skip turn 6. We're going to play She-Hulk Hulk on the final turn, and we still didn't draw Bruce Banner this game. Okay. So that is a Shang-Chi left. They were sorely mistaken. And a U.S. Agent right. The U.S. Agent is a very good play. But honestly, I think we're completely fine. Now, the question becomes, do we care about flipping right at all? Because we can. We could flip right. And I think... I feel like the answer is going to end up being yes. I don't think they expect us to flip right at all. But maybe... because this is simpler, right? Just playing Hulk left and She-Hulk mid is simpler. Because this is the expected play. This is probably the right play. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I don't know. The only thing I was worried about is they might expect that. They play a Arnim Zola on the Shang-Chi, but they have priority. They're going to end up destroying the Sunspot. Oh, this is interesting. So our She-Hulk is going to end up tying because of the Cyclops. If Misty Knight went mid, we would have won mid. But because the Shang-Chi... what even really happened there? Okay, wait. Shang-Chi right is negative power, right? Yeah, this Shang-Chi is -1. Misty Knight also buffed up right. So we were tied right, but we went from being tied to being up 2, and then tied mid, and winning left by a mile. So, really interesting there. Good win for us, though.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I know you'll love this one I made about a junk deck. It was a lot of fun. And happy holidays to everyone celebrating. I wish you all a very good next few days. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.